think Rosie O'Donnell absolutely got a loaded question in New York City this morning. And you know what? She took the bait. I mean, if you go up to Rosie O'Donnell and you ask her anything about Donald Trump, you know you're going to get a reaction, right?
Right.
But if you pose it in a positive light for Donald Trump, you're really going to get a reaction. For instance,
kind of reverse-y psychology-y.
Exactly. If you maybe suggest that we've got, another 6 years of Donald Trump,
you're going to get a reaction.
This is what you're going to get from Rosie O'Donnell.
Thank you. Sorry, I got to get in the car.
No, I do not.
You don't think so?
I certainly do not.
Okay.
I think he'll be arrested.
Do you think it's actually going to happen, though?
Yes, I certainly do. I believe in America, and I believe in our political system, and I believe we will right the wrong of the tyranny of Donald Trump.
What about one last thing, the wall? Do you think the wall ever happen?
No, it will never happen. Never.
Well, look, I mean...
Strong caption on the end there.
Here's the thing. I mean, this is not necessarily crazy talk, because we don't know what the Mueller report's going to show.
It's definitely not crazy talk.
And it's true. When Donald Trump, most people would agree, he cannot be charged with a crime while he's in office. It's not 100%. Most people agree.
Really, really.
The reality is, when you think back to Richard Nixon, one of the reasons this all unfolded the way it did was the first thing Gerald Ford did, who was his vice president, who then became president, was he pardoned him. And he pardoned him because there was a real chance that as soon as Richard Nixon got out of office, that Richard Nixon was going to be indicted for all sorts of crimes. So, there is precedent here, and Rosie O'Donnell is not, out in left field. She's not out in left field.
She's aware of how that all went down. The part on the end there, I don't know. I mean, look, I understand, and I've heard this same, that people say the wall will never happen. I just think that, there's a discussion about it. This shutdown is going on.
What are we on, day 24?
Day 20, more than that,
24 or 5.
Yeah, 24, 25.
I think that there's definitely a possibility, obviously a possibility that the wall will happen, and a possibility that he will be arrested. Because but again, to Harvey's point, post-presidency, because if you look at the number of sort of, investigations into the president, not just the Mueller probe, right? I mean, New York State.
All the people around him, right.
Right. U.S. district attorneys in New York are looking into the president for a variety of other things.
They've already said, Southern District of New York has already said that they believe that he was the mastermind of the conspiracy with Michael Cohen, with the Stormy Daniels payment. But look, I mean, I don't want to get too political here, but the weird thing to me when I'm watching this on TV with this ping pong match is that the Democrats are blaming the Republicans, and the Republicans are saying that, the Democrats are responsible, and a lot of people are saying Donald Trump's going to take all the heat. I think everybody in Washington is going to take the heat.
Everybody is.
As time goes on, I mean, we are almost a month into this thing with no
longest
end in
shutdown
sight.
in history.
And when you start seeing people suffering the way they're suffering, at a point, it's not going to be who started it, it's nobody finished it.
Right, and I will say, politicians, Donald Trump aside, members of Congress are certainly on edge. I'm just basing that on videos that we've gotten, that we've seen, where you try to bring up anything else, and they are on edge. They don't want it to seem like, and I actually believe that they don't want to talk about anything else other than how they get this government to shutdown.
And ultimately, everybody in D.C. is going to lose this thing. I mean, whether Trump bears the brunt of it, and
they will all
he
lose,
took a crazy position on this thing, but they're all going to lose.
Hi, my name is Angelise McKee. I'm calling from Detroit, Michigan. My take on the whole Rosie O'Donnell speaking on Donald Trump, that will not happen, honestly. If you think about what's going on and what we've seen so far within his time in office, he wasn't charged prior to going into office, so I don't think he's going to be charged while he's in office as well. So hopefully we just hope that it happens once he is out of the 4 years.
We'll see.